Hello, welcome to the Road to October. I'm your host, Ryan Lorenz. In this podcast, we will navigate baseball history through the lens of the Fall Classic. In this episode, we will be covering the second game of the 1903 World Series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Boston Americans. A battle of endurance, injuries, and one historic power display. If you haven't caught our episode on Game 1, don't worry, here's a quick recap. The series opened with Pittsburgh striking first, jumping all over Cy Young in the opening frame. The Pirates scored 4 quick runs, highlighted by Jimmy Sebring's inside-the-park homer, the first home run of the World Series. Tommy Leach added 2 triples, and Deacon Felipe was nearly unhittable, striking out 10 in a complete game 7-3 victory. That win gave Pittsburgh an early edge in the best-of-9 series, but Boston, bruised yet unbroken, came back to Huntington Avenue grounds, determined to even the score. It's October 2nd, 1903. The crowd files once again into Huntington Avenue grounds in Boston, Massachusetts. The noon sun shines down on the diamond, and Hank O'Day, the same umpire from Game 1, takes his spot behind the plate. The crowd's smaller today, just over 9,400 fans, but the energy remains electric. 2 men, Bill Denine for Boston and Sam Lever for Pittsburgh, prepared to duel on the mound. Let's head down to the field. Bill Denine, Boston's 21-game winner with a 2.26 ERA, wastes no time making a statement. He strikes off the leadoff man, Ginger Beaumont, swinging. Next up, Fred Clark, who draws a walk, but Denine catches him napping with a sharp pickup throw to first. With the bases empty again, Tommy Leach steps in and goes down swinging. It's a clean, confident start for Denine, a sharp contrast to yesterday's rocky opening. Now it's Boston's turn to hit. For the Pirates, Sam Lever, the National League ERA leader at 2.06 with 7 shutouts, toes the rubber. But it's clear something's not quite right. Leadoff man Patsy Doherty digs in and launches the ball over the fence. History is made. It's the first over-the-fence home run in World Series history. Player-manager Jimmy Collins follows with a deep flyout, and Chick Stahl ropes a double to center. Then Buck Freeman singles, driving Stahl home to give Boston a 2-0 lead. Freddie Parent flies out, but Candy LaChance draws a walk to keep the inning alive. With 2 on and 2 out, Hope Ferris hits a sharp grounder to Honus Wagner, who flips it to second for the force out. Boston strikes first and strikes hard. Honus Wagner, the National League's best hitter, leads off for Pittsburgh, but pops out to second baseman Hope Ferris, who redeems himself after a rough defensive day yesterday. Kitty Bransfield grounds out to short, and Claude Ritchie goes down swinging. Denine's 3rd strikeout already. Meanwhile, Lever's sore arm gives out. He had injured his shoulder late in the season while trap shooting, and now it's too painful to continue. Enter Bucky Vail, his replacement. Vail induces a groundout from Lou Krieger, but control problems soon emerge. He walks Denine, then hits Dougherty. With 2 out and 1 on, Jimmy Collins flies out to center, and Chick Stahl pops out to short. Vail escapes his first jam unscathed. It's the top of the 3rd. Denine keeps rolling. He strikes out Jimmy Sebring, induces a pop-out from Harry Smith, and then strikes out the opposing pitcher, Vail. Another quick inning. Denine looks locked in. Boston comes up to bat again. Buck Freeman flies to center, Freddie Parent singles, and Candy LaChance pops out to center. Then deja vu. Hope Ferris grounds out to Wagner for the 3rd out. It's still 2-0 Boston. It's the top of the 4th inning. For the first time all afternoon, Bill Denine looks vulnerable. He walks Ginger Beaumont, and Fred Clark follows with a single. 2 on, no outs. Tommy Leach taps a slow roller back to Denine, who throws him out at first. The runners move up to 2nd and 3rd. Honus Wagner steps up, a chance to tie the game, but he lines it right at Ferris, who steps on second for an inning-ending double play. The crowd roars. Boston escapes again. In the bottom half, Lou Krieger grounds out, and Denine draws his 2nd walk of the game. Patsy Dougherty hits a grounder to first. Bransfield gets 1 out at second, but can't complete the double play. Then Jimmy Collins singles to right, sending Dougherty to 3rd. Collins is able to swipe second, but it doesn't pay off. Chick Stahl grounds out to Wagner to end the inning. The Pirates, up to bat again, try to rally, but Denine silences them. Bransfield and Ritchie both strike out. Sebring singles, and Harry Smith pops out to short. Still nothing doing for Pittsburgh. Boston's bats, meanwhile, they start to threaten again. Buck Freeman singles, Freddie Parent walks, and a bunt from LeChance turns chaotic. When Vail fumbles it, bases loaded, no outs. But the Pirates' defense stiffens. Hope Ferris hits into a force at home. Then Lou Krieger grounds into a smooth 4-6-3 double play. Pittsburgh dodges disaster. Bill Denine opens the sixth with another strikeout, this time of Bucky Vail. Beaumont grounds to short, and Clark strikes out. Denine is cruising. He watches Patsy Doherty step in again. Crack. Another booming shot. Doherty hits his second home run of the day, giving Boston a 3-0 lead. The crowd goes wild. Rattled, Vail walks Jimmy Collins, who then steals second, and reaches third on an errant throw. But Boston isn't able to add on. Stahl strikes out, and Freeman flies out to first. The top of the seventh inning, Denine keeps mowing them down. Leach flies out to center, Wagner pops out to first, and Bransfield grounds out to third. Another clean frame. Boston then steps up to bat. They go quietly, however, in their half. Parent flies out to left, LeChance grounds out, and Ferris flies to right. With only 6 outs left, the Pirates need life. Claude Ritchie singles to left, but gets greedy and tries to stretch it into a double. Doherty guns him down at second. Sebring then strikes out, and Harry Smith grounds to Denine. Another 0. Back on offense, Boston keeps pressing. Lou Krieger draws a walk and moves to second on a Bill Denine sacrifice bunt. Doherty adds another single, but Krieger can't advance. With 2 on and 1 out, Collins grounds into a double play. The Americans can't tack on, but they hardly need to. It's the top of the 9th inning. It all comes down to this. The Pirates are down 3 runs, with Bill Denine standing between them and defeat. Through 8 innings, Denine has allowed just 3 hits, 2 walks, and has racked up 10 strikeouts. Ed Phelps pinch hits for Vail and becomes strikeout number 11. Ginger Beaumont then pops out to short. A quick 2 outs. The Pirates' last chance. Fred Clark steps in. He chops a grounder to short, and the throw beats him to first by a step. That's ball game. The Pirates' once potent offense manages just 3 singles all day. Bill Denine throws a complete game shutout, while Sam Lever's shoulder injury and early struggles set the tone. The series is now tied 1-1, and momentum shifts to Boston. Tomorrow in Game 3, Deacon Felipe will return to the mound for Pittsburgh, while Tom Hughes takes the ball for the Americans. Thank you for joining us for Game 2 of the 1903 World Series here on the Road to October. Be sure to tune in next time as we continue our journey through the 1903 World Series.